brother. God damn, that's recording loud. Whatever. We're going with it. Brother, it's the... This is... Look, I'm actually going to release... God damn, that's recording loud. All right, I'm going to have to shut the fuck up. The Super Bowl is a couple days away.
Is it
I'm going to actually drop this before Monday.
Oh,
so this is this week's podcast. Okay. I don't know what day, but it's coming out.
It's coming out quick.
You know, last time we had Saben on, we had a fucking little dispute we had to just settle.
Dispute. We just settled it.
How y'all want to take this?
Well,
where do you want to go?
Us as a group, the podcast, made a field goal.
Made a 30-yard field goal.
They made a 30-yard field goal, so that was pretty sick.
We're not going to say which one of you made it.
Yeah, who do you think?
Cody made it. I couldn't get the ball off the ground, bro.
God damn it.
But I will say, like, we came into this with no prep at all.
I don't want to hear that because
no prep.
Y'all said that
dead
y'all
serious
could
no
prep.
prep.
That easy.
No, like, really?
Yeah, but even in the previous podcast, I swear to God, we said we could do it no prep.
I like, seriously. Remember we went outside and we, like, fucked around and punted the ball
and
and shit like
we
that?
can do that.
That is the last time I've touched a football.
Yeah. Hey, and
since then.
You know, we all said we could do a no prep. One of us was about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not. I mean, I honestly think you give me some time to figure out the actual kicking mechanics.
Well, yeah, that's the point of practicing.
Yeah.
That's why
But we didn't do it, you know? So
a kicker that does that every day.
You know, I went into it with the mindset of like, yo, we're a team. Because I asked I was like, individually, like, if we do this bet, if one of us gets it and the other doesn't, is that count as a win? And you did say yes.
Yeah.
So.
Because this is like a layup in the sense of kicking. Yeah. Like, if this is in basketball terms,
even the best ones don't make layups. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you miss them sometimes.
I will also say, like, yo, you did like kind of help us out with the bet. You weren't being an ass. You know, you were like, yo, we'll give you 3 warm-ups to just understand this ain't easy.
Yeah.
And immediately I could feel the confidence leave your body once you hit the first warm-up kick.
100%.
You're like, and I could hear you audibly out loud. Your brain go, I
can't get it off the ground.
All right. Well, yeah, not starting when I thought we were going to start. That's for damn sure.
I can roll it 20 yards.
Yeah.
That ball went, oof.
I went, oof.
Yeah. So, like, obviously we're done with it. You saw how it went. What was your assessment of the performances that were done?
I don't know. Like I said, this is it's not as easy as it looks. Like, granted that you did make it after 7 tries for you.
So I did 3 warm-ups. I got it on the 4th legit try, and we had 5 total. Yes. So, you said something like, I doubt you'll make this.
Yeah. I was pretty confident that you wouldn't make it then. So even then, I didn't think that you'd make it.
Yeah, but not to, like, toot my own horn, I was getting better per kick.
Yes.
My warm-up kicks, I didn't feel like I was getting better, but when...
The 5 started.
You can call me Mr. Clutch. You know, my middle name is Doubt. You know, I'm all about the doubt. But I could feel you also helped me a little bit. Also, I will say
holding and the
everything was in my favor. You went first, but I did ask. So I was like, "Do you want to go your whole?" I
low-key just wanted to get that shit over with.
Yeah.
I was just like, "Fuck it." Let's
honestly,
just do it.
This is what I was thinking. I was like, "You're gonna get it." In my head, I was like, "He is gonna get it."
And then I hit that first one. You said.
I was like, yeah, each one I was like, it's getting worse. And then I was like, because then I could just kick and make it, and then it would just be like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
I really was riding on you. Yeah. You didn't know that going into it, but I was like, boy's young.
Well, yeah.
He got to bounce to him. I see how you step. When you walk, that ass just, you got to bounce to you.
Okay.
All right.
No
There's
pause.
nothing going
So
on
when I didn't say pause, it was the end of the world. I was the Antichrist.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it definitely it was harder than I thought it was gonna be. I felt way more confident. That's what we were saying is we should have recorded the car ride there.
Because we were both
I was like, bro, this is it. I'm gonna make it first try. Like I walked in like we're gonna be. But I did feel okay. Like I felt like okay, yeah, like you got like whatever. Dude, kicking the ball.
Yeah, in the conversation, I was like, is it weird we're not nervous? Something about that felt wrong.
The second I kicked that first one, I automatically got nervous. I was like, this ain't happening today, dude. This ain't happening.
Yeah. But how do you assess that? Like, I mean, you were on a high school team, yeah?
Yeah, well, for you to have never really kicked it, that's like...
Legitimately have never kicked...
Yeah, that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
But also, you're in the middle. Like if we're like, not to take away from you, like this is a low pressure situation. You don't have pads on. You don't have like you're in regular clothes. You're in regular shoes. Everything. Well, shoes probably weren't the best to kick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like again, a thing. He's like, "What shoes are you gonna wear out there?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I brought my running shoes and my Vans. I don't know what to kick." He's like, "I tied my shoes tighter."
Yeah, I just went for tight. That's where I was
I need that bitch connecting.
Feels good, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm surprised you made it then. But then again, I'm thinking of if you're wearing full pads against a line where there's a snap and you have 2 seconds to kick it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no way they're going to make it like that. But then again, you didn't even make it without that.
Didn't. Dude, you give me another 10 tries, bro. Just wait till I figure out the mechanics, that's all.
Yeah.
Once I get that part figured out, I'll be fine.
He's gonna text you randomly, and now he's I think I could have got it.
Meet me at Roger Scott.
I am going to send you pictures in the next probably 2 weeks. I'm gonna have a tee set up and be like, dude, I'm fucking dialed now.
You know how you send us like the check out this drive? He's gonna be like, check out this kick.
Yeah.
He's gonna have like just random people holding it. He's gonna be a homeless dude. Is gonna be holding the ball. He's like, dude, I'll give you $5. Just hold it, please.
Yeah.
And it just looks crazy.
I'm gonna kick it into that basket all the way over there.
Just random parking lots. He's like, I could kick it to that Subaru. Watch this.
Open the sunroof up. Watch this.
Yeah, dude, that's another thing we didn't take into account until we got there. Also, as soon as we got there, found out the fucking park was closed. So we had to, quote unquote, break into the park.
Closed for maintenance is what they said.
They ain't been maintained.
There was fucking water bottles all over the field. It's fine.
Yeah.
They weren't maintaining it, but we didn't take into fact that how are we holding this ball?
Yeah.
You know, like, in my mind, you brought that up on the car ride there, and I was like, oh, damn, how are we going to get underneath it?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking, like, they do that. That's how they do that.
Yeah, that's the...
They're like, yeet.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, we don't hold balls.
But that's when I told you, because that's how you get underneath it. You tilt it a little bit that way into the back. That's how you get underneath it. That's why I said tilt it in the fucking other direction. That way your foot kind of hooks it from the other side.
Yeah, see, in my head... When you said that, I was like, okay, he's fucking with us. Because I was like, it needs to be square. That's why I was like, pointed this way and back.
Yeah.
Because your foot.
No.
That's what so that's why I was like, wait a minute, what?
I literally said that after you said that. I said to him, I was like, kill him with his own poison because you're trying to fuck with us.
No, that's
he's telling him the wrong shit.
No, now we know.
Yeah.
But like up until that point, I had no clue.
Dude,
because in my head I'm like, oh, it makes more sense that it's flush.
Because you have to aim it too.
You know?
It's not just to kick it that far.
Yeah. But you don't know because like all is fair in love and war. And like I thought you were out there just like, let me sabotage this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't need to sabotage him.
Ooh.
No, you didn't. Let's be real.
Yo. You want to humble a guy? Just tell him he's not good at sports and then go out there and prove it to him? Oof.
Tell him he can't kick a 30-yard field goal.
Yeah.
I couldn't in 8 tries, baby.
Now, before we started the podcast, it smelled like there was going to be another little... I'm not in on this bet. Ain't no way I'm going to be in on this.
Oh, we're talking about driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
y'all were doing a little bit of... I saw technique.
I mean, we could figure this out right after this podcast.
Ooh.
I mean, really. Seriously. We could We could go to Bogey's real quick and just, figure that out. But
how realistic do you think those are? Do you think he would do better in the raw?
No.
On a screen?
No, I cut right every time in the raw.
Yeah, on the screen he'll do better. Because I don't know what it is. Some of them have like...
Yeah.
You can hit straight up a slice and it'll still end up straight. And
See,
there's no way that's a straight ball.
But this bet should be a lot different because you're very experienced. He didn't really have experience kicking it.
Yeah.
So like he's just throwing out there like, yo, I've seen people kick it. You can't kick it.
Yeah.
You're like legit giving him a thing. So maybe you should give him like a mulligan of like 30 yards or something. I don't know what those words mean.
30-yard drive is like...
No.
No, I mean like he beats you by 30 yards. Like whatever you do.
I was picking up what you're putting down. Yeah.
What was I trying to say?
Yeah, like you add 30 yards to his drive against my raw.
I was about to say,
what is the name for that though when you do something like that?
I don't know.
Like a handicap?
Give him a 30-yard handicap.
Boom, handicap. Yeah, so do something like that, like maybe 100 yards.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
how
far do you drive the ball?
I have never actually measured it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at that swing one more time. But yeah, I could probably give you 100
Yo,
yards.
just for the camera, let's see a swing. Stand up real quick. Let's see a form on this.
Let's get you a good swing in here.
Yo. Oh. But he got a stance on him for sure. And he's a built body, dude. He's tight.
Are you interlock, huh? Big interlock guy?
Y'all see this?
Wow.
Do a little bend on the knees.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Athletic is what we like to call it.
Nobody can hear you talking, by the way.
Yeah. We're just commentating.
You're just.
Yeah.
All right, let's see a swing, brother.
And then I'm going, turning all the way. I gotta get my make sure I'm getting my turn right.
Yeah.
So.
This
Back
is
to the target.
Yeah, this is a drive, not a putt. Yeah. All right. Whoa. Dude, tight shoulders.
Yeah, I know.
Brother got a frame on him. Hurricane built. Here we go.
Let's see.
The belt up. There's something stiff about that.
It was definitely very stiff.
It's a little stiff.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I have a.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, we can find the excuses.
No, hey.
Yeah. You know, like, hey, after you do that, then maybe it'll be a little more like a mutual, like, talk about, like, yo, yeah, I didn't get off the ground, but look, you didn't even get the ball.
But you didn't get off the ground either.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, let's spar for it then.
Yo, dude, that'd be. I'd love to watch that.
No, dude. You just want to watch me get my ass beat?
Yeah.
No, dude.
See, what you could do is you could come in fresh, let him go like 20 rounds with someone else.
That's like us playing golf together, me not giving you any strokes and putting $10,000 on the line. That's the equivalent to that. Like, yeah.
I didn't put any money on it.
No,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but I'm
just
going to
said
have to
let's
pay
borrow.
10 grand to get my face fucking fixed. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was thinking about this on the way there. I was like, what are we going to, like, what was the bet going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never really came up
No,
with a
but I
wager.
came up with an idea on the way there, and I was like, yo, if we win the bet, you wear a shirt on the walkout. But then I was like, what could we leverage that would be, like, fair for him, vice versa? Like,
Couldn't really figure that part out.
yeah, we don't
Other
have
side.
anything.
We have nothing to give.
Yeah.
We don't
Well, I'll have to figure
go
something out
anywhere.
as far as like, because I don't even know. Speaking of which, it's if I fight on March 7th.
Yeah.
In Biloxi. My dad's still working with the promoter Dean about figuring out a match and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting ready as if I am, but it's not set in stone
Word.
quite yet. But
Yeah.
since I lost, I can figure out.
We got to figure out something that, like, anything floating around in your head that would be fair. Like,
it's hard to
this
think
is
about now because
after
it's
the
like
fact.
we won.
Yeah, it's
you
like-
won.
Yeah, it's like
made
you got the
it's just
pressure.
free.
It's
Yeah,
like,
you can just
yeah.
make up whatever you want.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that after. But
Yeah. Kiss me. What?
hold on.
That wasn't part of the bet.
How long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Tongue,
tongue?
no tongue.
Yeah, I don't know now. I've
What
never.
part of the body?
Yeah. Ooh,
Hey, yo.
boy got something to him. A little sugar.
Definitely with tongue, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was good, though. It was fun. I'm glad we
Yeah.
got to do that.
No, got to do like a gauntlet next time, like a running back
Oh,
challenge.
Dude, hey,
That
yo,
would be
no,
fun, like
dead-
a mock draft.
Yeah,
That would be
combine.
sick,
A
dude.
combine would legit be
Yeah,
fun.
bro.
Yeah, we'll have like some trash can set up, and you gotta throw the ball into him. This is 5 points, 10 points.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
accuracy
sick.
thing would be fun. I think what would be funner is like the 40 time.
What?
The 40 time is going to be. I'm looking at you. The 40 time?
Are we just gonna
Yeah.
do the combine? Just do a vertical?
Oh, dude.
Oh,
my
dude,
vert is
we've
6
seen his
inches.
vertical.
My
Yeah,
vert
yeah.
is 6 inches. Yeah, it's not.
And I'm betting your 40 is just a minute and a half.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I haven't ran a 40 in a long time.
Yeah, I don't like. You look like you could be fast, but I
play-
also see a lot of slowness in you.
I play golf, bro.
Yeah.
The slowest sport in the world. You know how long
Yeah.
it takes me to play golf? 4.5 hours.
Really?
4 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
In like a normal, like if you're playing a match. Yeah, it takes
Oh.
4 hours to play 18
Brother
never
plays
actually played
golf
a
like he
match.
fishes. You're gone all day.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. So yeah, I'm not built for speed, bro. I'm built for a slow, long day. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I got some stamina on the golf course.
Do
That's
you
about
think
it.
that led into why the kick didn't come off the ground? The
Because I played
speed
golf?
thing?
Oh. No,
Like, because-
I don't
No.
think so. I think I just don't know what I was doing.
So it's not a horsepower issue.
No,
I don't think so.
It's technique. Kickers be fat and shit all
Hey,
the time.
hey, brother.
I think
I know.
it's just I think it's just the mechanics of it. It's figuring out where it's supposed to hit, how it feels, and like once you do that, I feel like
Maybe the shoes were too tight.
yeah, maybe I should have loosened the laces. I don't know, man. But
He almost got it, and he kicked in a fucking shark shoe. Or whatever those
Slides.
are. Shark slides.
you said his almost went in?
Closer than yours.
It went straight.
No, it didn't. Which one were you watching, dude?
We
Roll the
They
tape.
cut fucking 20 yards left too.
Dude, I'm gonna edit it to where it's like a Pat McAfee just down the middle. Just you're like, why is that in the NFL stadium? Yeah. Like, dude, he got it from 60 out.
Yeah.
No, we keep cutting it like those basketball ones where they shoot it and then it would just
it's the same swish every time. You're like, why is that inside of a gym? Yeah.
Or like there was that one where it was like an older black lady and it was like, no, this is and then show him some razzle dazzle and then it just cuts to a completely different guy dunking.
Dude, have you seen that dude online that does the glitch shots?
Mm-mm.
Where he looks like he's not actually throwing it correctly. It looks like a game glitch where he'll throw it underhand and then he throws it underhand, but then he acts like he shoots, but it's already in.
Yeah.
He does multiple things like that, like way weird shots.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That dude is fucking... Imagine if he like dedicated that kind of time to just regular shooting.
I mean, I'm sure he's probably a pretty good shooter just normally because you got to be pretty good to start doing other shit like that, you know?
Yeah. Are there trick shot people on golf?
Oh, yeah.
Like that type of shit?
Yeah.
Like what is a trick shot on golf?
Off the tree.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Happy Gilmore, have you heard of him?
Hitting over people into the hole, like hitting different shots, you know, like tie spinners and stuff like that. There's all kinds of shit. But, yeah. Long hole-in-ones.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But you play pool too?
No.
You a pool guy?
Really. I did for a little bit.
Billiards is fun as fuck, dude.
Like, I never got good enough to like make me want to keep playing.
You gotta, you know what I mean? Yeah. It takes a lot of time to like really figure that shit out.
I also haven't played pool since I went sober. So like, I always played when I had like a couple drinks. You know what I mean?
I was like, what do you mean?
You think you're like Rain Man now?
No. I just mean like anytime I was at a bar,
I could get a pretty good shot.
Bar, I always played when I was like already drinking. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if I'm better or worse sober. You know what I mean? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. Not.
What's that one fucking game I've seen at like bars where it's like it's got a bunch of like salt on the fucking table and they just
shuffleboard?
Yeah, something like that, but it's like a table that's really long.
It's the little.
And you got a little.
I think that's what it is, but maybe it's just a different name.
With salt?
Brooms. It's sand. It's
sand.
Not salt.
My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I've never seen something with like materials.
I think it's just shuffleboard.
Like that. I thought you meant like the
big one.
I thought you meant like the.
That's what I think. I think
tables.
Shuffleboard is the.
No, that's
that size one. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit's $17,000 for one of those fucking tables.
You can get one for $6. Venture 14-foot Challenger Sport shuffleboard. That one's quick with
Free advertisement.
Yeah.
Bleep that out.
Free shout out. Yeah.
They better pay us.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I've never played that.
Pool would be a fun little competition between us.
Yeah, are you like a fucking shark over here or what, dude?
No, I'm not that good. I'm okay.
You got a
dude,
glove?
That would be sick then because
your own cue?
No, I only have a glove for golf. I'm not that good at golf. I just bought it.
He pulls out the golf glove for the. Yeah, damn, that's a motherfucker cool as shit.
He's got a lighter leash with.
I just was saying that. Yeah.
yeah.
I pull out a 9-iron to fucking play pool.
Yeah.
That would be a fun game because like I don't think any of us are like. I mean, nobody's done it in a long time.
Yeah.
And like you said, like not since you were sober.
No, I
or not sober.
The most of pool I do is like one of my friends. He comes in town and we try to play every Friday, but I work almost every Friday, so I've only do it every like once a month or so.
Yeah. O'Reilly's used to have, or maybe they still do, but it's been a while since I've been. They had free pool on Monday nights or whatever it was, Sunday or Monday nights, I think. If you had to get up there early enough, because that's when all the like dudes that like to play pool come up, because they'd sit there for 6 hours on one table. So you have to like get there early, but
no, we would go to just 9 Miles. I like it. There's a lot more room in there. I don't like playing at any of the bars like downtown and shit.
Yeah, like an actual billiards,
especially like on a weekend night. If you go to anywhere downtown, it's just crowded with people.
Yeah.
They still smoke cigarettes inside there.
I think at billiards you can do that. Yeah.
I don't know about 9 Mile. I don't know.
I don't think it used to be.
No,
like 9 Mile billiards.
Yeah,
yeah, I think you can.
No,
for sure used to be for sure.
No, it used to be, but I know no, because my friend they smoke cigarettes and they can't smoke them inside.
Damn.
I just thought that was like how it is at a bar. You can smoke at a bar, yeah.
No.
You can't smoke at a bar somewhere.
Not normal ones, no.
Like what's happened?
Yo, DNR Lounge.
Cigs inside is no longer really a thing. Like, so you have to go to like a cigar bar.
I think it's a confidence thing.
Or
no,
it is
can't.
until you get kicked out. Yeah.
The only place that you can smoke cigarettes inside now is casinos.
Yeah, that's true.
That is
cigar lounges. Yeah.
Like a culture shock too when you walk in there and you're like, whoa!
It's the first thing you fucking dude. When we were on the cruise, it like 90% of the casino is non-smoking, and they have a smoking section where it's like
hazy.
Well, but they have doors that like glass doors that close it off. And like normal casinos, they don't really have that. If they have a smoking section, it's open, but they have like a doorway basically. But if you accidentally walk into the smoking section on the cruise, it's the most insane shit. You're walking into straight fucking smoke. Dude.
Hot box.
It's crazy.
It's like one of those like SpongeBob SquarePants scenes where you're like,
yeah,
and it like lays on you.
Well, I know whenever I went to like Biloxi like a month or so ago. Like, after, I didn't know. I couldn't smell it anymore. But when we got back to the hotel room, I smelled like fucking shit.
Yeah, you could smell it on you.
Like, we weren't even around anyone smoking cigarettes. Just the fucking place.
It digs deep. It digs deep. I smoke cigars, and if I go to, even if I smoke one like out on the back porch or whatever, like I feel like I do a pretty good job of trying not to get the smoke on me. But even like your hands, your hat, your face, your hair, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
But a cigar smoke isn't as bad as a cigarette smoke. It has more like a tobacco-y opposed to acid and shit and fucking poison and whatever.
I don't know, man. I used to rip Newports, so I kind of fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anything smoke flavor, I'm like, hell yeah.
Smoke flavor?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that scene from This Is 40. You know that movie? Paul Rudd and Leslie something. I can't remember her name. She's in a bunch of movies, but she's like smoking in the kitchen, but she's wearing like the kitchen cleaning gloves that go down to like her fucking, and she's smoking out the window with like a fan on her.
Oh yeah,
so like
not to get that.
Yeah, and then she'll like spray herself.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that was not the childhood I grew up in. They were like, "Yo, we're hotboxing the car on the way to the flea market. Like, deal with that."
Yeah,
shit was tough.
Do you ever gamble while you're ever in Biloxi?
Every time.
Yeah. Where do you play?
Yeah. What is your?
I'm a blackjack. I'm a blackjack main.
Are you counting cards?
I respect it.
I actually have been trying to learn. I know how to do it with one deck. I gotta learn how to do it with multiple ones.
You know what I don't understand it? Why isn't that allowed? You're not. It's not like in my mind. It's not cheating. You're just taking an educated guess. You're trying to figure it out.
Because at that point you're considered an advantage player. Like you're better than their. They only want you to play there unless like if they have good odds against you. You know what I mean?
So yeah, when you count, you know the odds and you know when they're better and they're worse.
Yeah, there are some casinos in Biloxi that don't care if you do it. Okay, like if you're not like writing it down.
Yeah,
and, like,
I'm gonna pull out my calculator.
Yeah,
I've had dealers in Biloxi tell like when I'm playing and they're like, counts good, you can like take a hit basically, where like they're sitting there counting as they're dealing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and they'll tell me, yeah, you can take a hit.
I don't even want to ask like the fucking details on that, but like I watched the movie 21. Mm-hmm. That movie's so fucking good.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
not that you're not guaranteed to win from counting cards.
Yeah, you're just
it
getting.
It just higher your probability. If
I think it's just like you're better understanding it.
It just
I think it's just you better understanding. Like,
it just gives you better odds.
This is the idea. Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win.
Yeah,
but even then, can you really have better odds? Everything is always 50-50, yeah?
No, in like a normal blackjack game, depending on how many decks you have, what the payouts are, all that kind of stuff, like the casino has a 2.5% edge over you, right? Like they're in their head with you playing an hour, they're gonna win 2.5% of your money or whatever it is.
Yeah, but the probability,
however many hands you play,
2.5% or 2.5 times.
2.5%. So if you play 100 hands in an hour, they're gonna win 2.5 hands over the amount you win. So they would win 52.5 and you would win 46.5 or whatever it is, 47.5. You know what I mean? So they're making a little bit of money off you each hour.
So you're just hoping your 46 are like more money per hand?
Well, that's the point of counting cards is to put the reason that they can tell when people are counting fucking cards is because whenever they have the advantage and the count is like higher,
they put more money
down.
Word.
Yeah.
Because that's how they proportion their bet according to the count of the cards. So if it's a high ass count and the table's fucking hot, they're gonna put more on it.
I played with a dude who was counting, like, so openly counting. Like, so... We were playing at, like, a $25...
5, 6.
Yeah, we were playing at a $25 table, and he's got, like, $200 in quarters, right, and $25 chips, and then he's got like 3,000 or 4,000 behind in blacks and all $100 chips. And so we'd sit there and play, and 3 or 4 hands go by, and he's playing the minimum. He's playing $25 hands, and then out of nowhere he'll up his bet to $500, and you're like, hey man, if I'm catching on, they're fucking catching on. So like, they didn't stop him. He played for like 3 hours with me, and of course, whenever he up his bet, I was like, yeah, I'll go with you.
I was just about to ask that. Like, if you're playing a table, if someone else is counting cards and you're running off, or are you all running off a different kind of like?
The count is the same.
That's what I figured, but you said multiple. You know how to do it on one, but not multiples.
Decks.
So what's that mean?
So there's a different count depending on how many decks there are.
In rotation or something?
If it's one deck, then the count is exactly what the count is. But then once you get to multiple decks, then you divide it by the number of remaining decks.
Why would there be multiple decks?
Because
the table's so big or something?
No, they do that so that you can't count fucking cards.
Yeah.
Do they tell you that when they sit down? There's 104 cards in rotation.
No, they don't tell you that. You can maybe ask
how many decks.
You can ask how many.
They'll tell you. It'll say double deck blackjack or 6 or 8 decks in the shoe. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
They'll tell you that.
That makes
most of the time that says it on the sign.
That's why 6 decks. It's extremely hard to count the cards because you can count them. You can get a count and say the number, but that still doesn't mean you're gonna fucking win because there's so many odds.
Yeah, there's so many variables because you're cutting. You have the cut right, and then they burn a certain amount of cards. They burn. Normally it's just one card in the front, but then based on the cut, they're burning 20 cards out of the back. So you have no idea what those 20 cards are.
Yeah.
And even in double deck, you're only getting, if you've got 3 people at a table and you're playing double deck blackjack, you're only getting like 6 or 8 hands out of each shuffle because you've only got, 70 cards you're playing with.
Yeah.
So those last 20 or 30 that they're cutting out and not dealing, who knows what those are? Those could be all the 10s in the deck. You know what I mean? It's just, you don't, it's really hard to.
Also, hypothetically, because, I watched that movie, but, hard time reading. So, when you get a count, what does that mean? What are you counting?
So, ace through...
Cards. I mean, Jack, are in your head, are you there's 3 queens left, there's 6 8s?
It's a number. So, jack through ace is +1, or -1.
Mm-hmm.
7 through 9 is 0. And then
6 and below.
6 to
plus.
2 is +1.
What does that mean?
So every time imagine, it's hard to fucking explain. We shouldn't have.
Okay, anyways, so we're all at island fights.
Yeah.
So I'll just put it like this:
Okay.
If you get a bunch of low cards, it keeps getting +++, and then you become. Every number positive is a higher chance that you're going to win the next hand.
Because that means that there are multiple...
There are more
higher
10s.
cards, 9s or 10s up to, aces left in the deck. So that means that you've got a better chance of getting a 20 or a 21, right? Or 19 or 18 or whatever.
Opposed to getting a
12
or something.
Could you just boil this down to, a theory on how to just play in general?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like if you get lower cards, just always go. Or am I misunderstanding that?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that. If you see a bunch of low cards on the table, most likely the next card is going to be a face card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the simple way to put it.
Who fucking knows, right?
Yeah.
It very well could be a bunch of 4s.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude.
It's 6 decks.
That's why I fuck with Baccarat so much. You don't have to fucking worry about it.
Yeah, you can just fuck up the cards.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. And my favorite thing is that I'm normally the only white English speaking dude there.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Asian fuckers.
I love it, dude. So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, I don't know shit about that. I don't know what
you'll have to come sit at the Baccarat table with me.
I'll have to do that, yeah.
Because it's pretty entertaining.
We're going to be there March 7th. Are you betting then?
Yeah, I'll play some.
All right, so I'll watch you then.
Yeah.
For sure, I'll be like, yo, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Even if I don't fight, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a fun
ordeal. I like gambling.
Well, we were all at the last island fights. How and what the fuck happened? Because Dylan won, raised his hand. I'm like, bet. I'm going to go to the back and grab my cup. I literally turned as soon as he was on the buckle and he like put his hands up. I was like, I'm going to get my cup. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
When I come back, there's 40 fucking people in the ring. There's melee everywhere. Yo, what happened?
Well, I was on the way to walking out too. Like me and my dad, we don't like staying super late. We don't like catching the traffic. So we were here the whole fight. We were in the back. Blah blah blah. Once the fight starts, we're right next to the door. Yeah. That way, as soon as it's over, we're beating the traffic. We're outside.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I just saw the other corner go towards Dylan, like he was about to do some shit. I don't know if he did or didn't. I haven't really talked about it with Dylan yet because I haven't seen him. I think he took the week off of training, so I haven't asked him much about it. I know we've been over there training with Devin and sparring with them and stuff like that, but I haven't had a chance to actually talk to Dylan about what the fuck happened.
I do want to bring this up, though, that I thought was hilarious, and I was crying laughing when this was going on. If you really go back and watch the YouTube, it doesn't really show the fight, the post-fight fight a lot. Mm-hmm. You don't get to see a real good, because it's so far out at one point, and then it zooms in and you see a little bit. But Dylan in his post-fight interview, he went from, he starts every part of the interview off unbelievably respectful and nice.
Yeah.
And like just you can give it like a 10-second timer. After that 10-second, he falls off. Like he's like, yo, respect to my opponent, got hurt. I hate to see that on anybody. I respect health and wealth on everybody. But anybody that wants it can get it, and that dude's a bitch.
The flip is...
It was like, in his head, it's like a TNT, like, ticking time. Like,
it's like, that's
boom.
enough.
Yeah, every single sentence was like that, too.
Yeah. Awesome. Dude, it would be awesome. So funny if somebody did, like, a YouTube edit and put it all together to where it's like you're ticking down until it blows up. But it is on cue.
Yeah.
I watched it back several times. Like, he goes really nice.
Yeah.
To really
he starts out like, yo, man, it was great to get in here with with him. Like, I'm sorry that happened, but I will fuck him up anytime he wants it.
Like, it's on site. Ain't nothing nice. Ain't nothing sweet.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude.
It was awesome.
I don't know, because it's like, perfect. I don't know. As a fighter, it's like a mix of having respect for someone, but also knowing that you're
you gotta be confident.
Shit. Yeah, you have the confidence in yourself. So it's like respect to him. I'll fuck him up again.
yeah. We can run it back. Yeah,
because like you respect anybody that gets in the ring like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever like that, they can do whatever, but you still know. Then you think, but I'm still. There
is like a huge confidence side to not martial arts, but any kind of like combat sports. You know what I mean? You have to have it.
You both walk that fine line and like, we went to war, respect afterwards, regardless, but. It is awesome to have that type of personality in island fights. But it's like, also their family is really good at that. Yeah. Like they have, you want to see their fights. You want to see your fights. You want to see Cade's fights. All for different reasons, but y'all have like something about y'all that is like, I want to see this.
Yeah, I think it was kind of weird because I think Dylan was trying to like give the dude his respect, but at the same time he's like, this dude was talking shit the whole time before the fight. I can't give him that much respect.
Was there like a beef beforehand? Because even at the face-off, like they were running, and look, I don't know anything about his opponent, but during their face-off, he was like, "You didn't even make weight."
Yeah, no. All I know as far as like, I don't know about the whole beef or anything like that. I don't know if there really was any, but all I know is he missed weight by about 5 pounds. Not Dylan, the other guy.
Yeah, and they're they're amateur. So like what is the legal?
It's kind of just if you.
I think it's up to like their thing. Yeah.
I mean, I think at one point I fought someone like 10 or 20 pounds heavier than me.
Holy fuck! Just in amateurs.
Yeah.
And pro, it's like what?
No, you can't do that shit.
No difference.
I mean,
like you can't miss weight.
I never have, so I never like considered it. Yeah. What would happen if I like didn't? I know if you go over, I think it's more for championship fights that it becomes more of an issue. But I think. More so on the lower level, like mine, it's coming out of your money. Like you have to pay more if you don't
like
make
it's a
weight.
fine type thing.
I see that in like professional boxing, like on the highest levels. Like Ryan did that, and he's like, "Yo, take $2 million or whatever."
But then also when you get to those championship fights, if someone doesn't make weight, they're no longer eligible to fight for that belt anymore.
Yeah.
So they can still,
ever?
No. They can
just
still
that night.
Like that fight. They can still like say they're fighting for like Ryan Garcia and somebody else, Gervonta Davis, are fighting for Gervonta Davis's belt.
Yeah.
If Ryan doesn't make weight, they can still fight. They're still gonna fight the next day. Like,
but Tank can't lose it
for the belt.
He's gonna keep the belt no matter what.
No matter what. This happened. Man, what was it? It was Charles Oliveira missed weight against Dustin Poirier, I think.
There's been a couple.
So Charles got his belt stripped.
Yeah, because he's the
but he couldn't win it.
No.
But Dustin could win it. Yeah. So if Dustin lost, which he did, it was vacant.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty. I think it's pretty much the same. If like, because now then the champion is the one that didn't make the weight.
Yeah.
So it's like reversed.
But I think if
the same way.
I think if that is the rule, that should always be the rule. That's not always been the rule. Like I think they pick and choose when they're going to be doing shit like that.
You mean in like the highest level?
I mean, like whatever the organization is. Say it's WBC. Say it's UFC. Yeah. Whoever it is, it should be consistent every time. I'm not saying UFC's got to be the same as WBC, but like. Yeah. Whoever, whatever you start, go with always. Don't do this. Well,
I think that in pro boxing, it has been a thing for a long. Like I think that most of them, all the, different, whatever they are, divisions.
I just don't think it's been that way in MMA.
Yeah.
Like I think there's been some cases where things have been stripped, not always consistently for the same reasons, and you're like, what the fuck?
I think that's the difference between like something like UFC where it's kind of all governed by.
Yeah,
like Dana White and shit like that.
Which I think is how it is why they're so successful, is because their ability to pivot and do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. Which is why Dana's so popular, because he gives his opinion. Dude, okay, talking about UFC, this shit is fucking crazy. Have y'all listened to the Bryce Mitchell thing?
I heard Dana talk about it. I haven't.
Oh my god, Bryce Mitchell. Okay.
Well, go ahead, get into it.
He's basically saying, like, yo, I think Hitler would have been a really good dude. I think he was misunderstood, and he was just trying to fight against, and I, quote unquote, the Jews.
Be a clip.
Look, this is not me saying this. Look it up. Look up what Bryce Mitchell said, but I'll say what he said.
Give me this footage. I'm gonna chop this.
It's fucking crazy. But he's saying, like, what he means is, if you were a race and another race, or like whatever you could. Is Jews considered a race? Am I allowed to say Jews? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You can,
Or should I say Jewish people?
I mean, I think they. I don't.
Okay, let's just say the Jewish people. Is that a race?
I think so.
Like, are Italians in a race?
Yeah, I would say they're
a race.
I mean, it's.
What is that?
A religion.
Italian is a religion?
No. Jewish.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I was like, whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, the bell pepper, bro.
News to me, brother. It's the fucking eye.
They pray to the pepper.
Yeah. This is my thing, is like, I understand the thought process of what he was trying to say. I don't back what he said.
Yeah, I think
if what he was trying to say is, if you're a race and there's somebody coming in and trying to, like, fuck with your race, he's saying Hitler was just trying to kill the people that was doing that.
Race war.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, yo, let's figure out what the fuck is going. Why are y'all trying to kill us?
Which is wild, because they weren't fucking anything up.
Hold on, the what's?
The Jews. The Jews weren't fucking anything up.
Yo, clip that. I don't know anything about the people.
What happened is after the First World War, there was a whole lot of problems in Germany. Nobody nothing was going right.
Oh yeah,
they were in complete turmoil. They weren't allowed.
I love how he goes, "Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot."
But
he goes, "You know what? You said that."
So what happened
that checks out.
What happened was Hitler took over and said that all these problems, how you don't have money to buy food, you can't do this, you can't do that, we can't make guns anymore, all this stuff. The reason is because the Jews, and he made them the scapegoat of all of the problems in Germany, and they weren't doing anything. Okay. They were just like, they blamed it all on them.
Who didn't? The Hitlers or the Jews? Who wasn't doing anything? You were saying
they weren't doing it. They weren't doing anything to like fuck the country up. Is what I'm saying.
But whose?
The Jews.
The Jews weren't.
Okay.
Yeah, they were just doing They were minding their business, doing their thing.
All right.
But because of the First World War and all the shit that happened after that, Hitler came in and was like, they're the problems. They're the reason why the country's in such bad shape. It's because of them. And that's how World War II started.
Okay. Know? Also, question: who were the Hitlers? Like, what were they?
The Hitlers?
Were they the Germans?
German people?
All of Germans? Every German.
The Nazis?
Yeah.
So the Nazis. So how many of them were there, and how did they do the 6 million thing?
The entire country
was.
All
of the country.
Yeah, but how many of them?
Manipulated the entire country into
country.
believing this thing. Like,
that's not a number. You keep saying the whole country. What is the number?
I don't know.
I don't know what the population of Germany was.
Well, I'm just saying, like, look, if we went and fought Escambia High School, it's 3 versus 1,800 people.
Yeah.
We're not bodying 1,800 people.
Yeah.
How did they do the 6 million thing? Like, how many of them were there?
It's a bunch of.
Like, how outnumbered were they, or were they like?
I don't know.
Is it one on one?
Population was at the time.
I don't think it was more so the numbers. I think it was more so the difference in ideas. Like they were more aggressive, so they fucking just.
Yeah. They weren't afraid to.
Yeah.
People.
Like
also, like, how does somebody like go ahead?
And like fucking Dragon Ball, how Frieza fucking killed all the Namekians.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people, but they were a peaceful people.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, look, I'm gonna go with it. The Frieza Force. The only reason that even exists is because he, she, whatever that is.
They
are so powerful. That doesn't exist in human nature. Like. I could punch the fucking shit out of Hitler in his face. He wouldn't be able to stand up and do shit. I will fuck him up.
I think it was more so his influence that made him
powerful. Yeah, but how, like, I'm saying...
If you've got millions of people that are backing you, that are your security guards...
And it's because that they are so...
Yeah, but how do you start that is what I'm getting at. Like, how do... Hitler just not walking down the... Yo, you want to fuck up some people? And somebody's like...
Well, no, like he said, they were in basically, like, if we were in the Great Depression...
Yeah.
We needed something to turn to figure out not only why, but how to fix it and what to do.
Yeah.
And he basically played on the...
Yes. But how did he get there? Like, why was he in any sort of power? But why is Hitler there? Why wasn't it just Bobby? Why didn't Bobby do it?
He was the one who rose to power after all that shit happened.
Because he failed art school.
He wrote a book called Mein Kampf when he was in jail.
Yeah.
It was called My Struggle. And it basically kind of laid this...
He became like a martyr.
Yeah, he laid this stuff out while he was in jail, and people started to read it and understand, oh, that's what's going on. You know what I mean? And this is all while he's all fucked up in jail, right?
So he's like Shakespeare of his time. And not saying he's like wrote that well, but like...
Shakespeare and Hitler in the same...
So he's an author. He's not a fucking military guy.
I think it was kind of like... I don't want to compare him to Obama, but... The way that Obama could kind of talk to people, regardless of what his policies were and what he was doing, he had a charisma about the way he talked.
He was the same way in that way. Like, if you ever watch any of his like speeches that he gives,
it's like, yeah, I'd follow him. No,
it's the speeches that he gives. Like, real, I mean, he's got...
You're like, yo, don't edit that, please. Don't clip that. Look, this is what I'm saying. Have you heard the English...
Oh, no.
Have you heard them English eyes, the speeches?
English eyes. Mm-mm.
Like, they've...
You mean the eyes?
No, they've, like, made it to where...
Like these?
It's like if he was saying it in English.
Oh, translated it.
Not translated it, because, like... That's just like you reading it.
Dubbed?
Dubbed it. They've dubbed it to where it's like English speaking.
Yeah.
And guess what? It really wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So how are these people falling for this? Like you're talking about look. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon's got more charisma than him. How is this dude leading a fucking nation of people?
We don't need Jimmy Fallon.
Because
we're not in a bad state right now.
Imagine if you had just fought in war, right?
Yes.
You had just gotten back from a tour and we're at war, right?
Yes.
A bunch of your homies just died over there. You came back, your house is leveled, you have no job, you have no money, your parents are out on the street, you're out on the street, you can't buy food.
Then Jimmy Fallon's like, hey, we can help you get this if
he
you
wasn't even on Jimmy Fallon's level though. Right. And Jimmy Fallon is just like a robot.
Yeah.
No disrespect, I like him.
That when I mean, there's
nothing.
There's nothing.
So he's paying me
before.
He's giving you something.
All that stuff happened. It would take a wheelbarrow of money to buy
a wheelbarrow,
a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? It was right.
So you're saying the people were just stuck.
They were fed up with the government.
They were just stuck in a situation.
Yeah, they were fed up.
It's not necessarily that they wanted to
the
kill,
quote
unquote, the other people.
Like World War II is a product of World War One. Like World War II doesn't happen if World War One doesn't happen.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. It's so like, in theory, if we're gonna boil it down, I like to use this term lately. I don't know why. Boiling it down.
Okay.
The Nazis were a cult, kind of. Because, like, you're leading by this one guy. This guy says whatever. Yeah. So how... I'm going to go too far off. I'm going to let that go, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate. Though.
Yeah. You better compare it to, like, religion.
Well, what? No. I was going to say, like, so military is a cult. Because you're just blindly being led by, like, people in charge.
I don't...
And I didn't want to go there. That's why I said never mind.
I would say not exactly. Because that's... Some people don't really have... Well...
It's not the same because I think
I was gonna say they don't have a choice, but at the same time, it's like, well, they need a job.
I think the reason,
yeah, but in some places they don't, like Korea's.
The military is for the country, right? It's the protection of the country. So you're protecting the United States. We're not
actively looking for beef.
Yeah, that's what the military does.
Well, we aren't.
Protects the country.
Yeah,
it's a little different when. There's one person that you're praying to
that's
telling me to do. Okay, go kill all these people.
That's
it's not
looking for beef. Yeah,
we're fighting for, or that the military is fighting for the freedom of the United States. It's a little different than just.
And there's like a whole democracy thing to that. Yeah. There's a level of what people
I feel like,
on.
And look, we're not a political podcast at all, or like
never have
military based, or like whatever you want to say. What we're saying is, but to me,
we started off talking about kicking a ball.
Yeah.
And we got here.
Because the Super Bowl's coming up. So.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the fucking Super Bowl.
All right, no, fuck it. You want to do the Super Bowl? Yeah, I just was gonna say we're so far removed. Like, how do we even?
So you're not done. Go ahead.
Okay, just let me.
Do you think Hitler would be a?
No. This is not about. Oh, hold on. Let me think.
Jesus Christ! Just finish.
Hold on. Kansas City versus Eagles.
Yeah.
Brother, he ain't going for the Eagles.
Yeah. Look at their quarterback.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, hold on.
Was he? Nah, dude, but like...
Actually, he would hate everybody in the league.
Yeah, for sure. And guess what? Yep.
Yep.
I'm just going to go with yep. No, what I was going to say about the military thing or like the politics or whatever, I think we're so far, and this is just because I'm so pissed off about the taxes thing, we're so far... It's so muddied. It can't be fixed. Politics is broken forever. There is never going to be a thing that fixes it to where it's like, yo, we need roads, our money, go to roads. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Never going to work. And like, we're never going to be able to get out of this thing where your money's taxed when you earn it. It's taxed when you spend it. And then you owe fucking taxes at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean...
Who's doing this brother. To us?
That's the country. Anyway, the Super Bowl
is
this Sunday. So, yeah, we've got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Bills-Kansas City game?
Yes.
Did you?
I didn't.
Oh, my God, dude. That game
I haven't followed
me off.
any NFL this year, but, yo.
Bro.
Oh, if anyone wants to
Allen.
use my Prize Picks promo code... Hold on.
Fuck off.
Do you legitimately have a Prize Picks?
Yeah.
You're sponsored?
Fuck no, but I mean everyone has a promo code.
A Prize Picks promo code?
Yeah.
Damn, we should get some people suck.
Is that true?
I guess if you sign up,
but what do you get?
PR-RST4
Oh, you can't make up your own?
WE6. No.
Ah, fuck that.
Use that, give me $25 and you get 50. Well, yeah.
Damn, we're gonna start our own Prize Picks, and we're gonna start.
He started with confidence immediately, fellow. He's a fucking 25. I don't know.
You can put a $10 bet.
Yeah, we're gonna start our Prize Picks, and then we're gonna start betting on random shit and give you guys picks. That's what we'll do.
All right, so do y'all know the line? Like, what is the line on the game?
I think Kansas City's the favorite.
And then what is the like over under? Like, what is all the?
I'll go.
I don't know.
The
I mean, are we gonna have the first three-peat ever, or
I don't think so.
Probably.
I don't think they.
Probably.
You think the Eagles? That's where we're going.
Eagles are great, but have you watched Kansas City this season?
Hey, look.
They've won by barely.
I think if you're a betting man,
they're gonna do it the same thing in the Super Bowl.
Just use your counting cards thing on the NFL.
Kansas City is the favorite.
Yeah, no shit.
What are the odds on that?
100%.
Minus 125.
Oh, okay.
So is that even? Pretty much.
Yeah. It's pretty close. The Eagles are only plus 100.
Yeah, it's even.
The spread's only plus or minus
2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
2.5. Yeah. So when you say the spread, 2.5, it means somebody's going to win by 2.5 scores or points.
2.5 points. Or if they're the plus side, then they either need to not lose by that many points or win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they lose by 2 points, then
they covered the spread.
Okay.
So like the spread is 2.5. If the Eagles either lose by less than 2.5 or win the game, you win that bet.
Yeah. I'm bet on the Eagles.
I'm gonna spend to cover. Whenever I go to edit this or whenever this comes out, I'm going to watch that part a lot and just be writing down numbers and be like,
yeah, dude, I think that there's, I mean, those 7 refs that were in the Bills games, did you see all that? No. About the investigation stuff?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so apparently the 7 of the refs from that Bills Kansas City game are being investigated for a bribery ordeal.
Netflix doc.
That's what I've seen that in multiple places. So I think it's true, but it could be some bullshit. But
probably. I mean, like a lot of calls go their way. Like a lot of not a lot. So like, it's not the number of calls.
It's the most important ones.
It's whenever it matters the most that the calls go their way.
It's always the most important.
And look, again, I haven't been watching it this season. Has it been like game changing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how they've won half their games this season.
Really? Yeah. What are their records going into it right now?
15-2, I think.
Both of them? 15-2?
I think so. Like around there. They're pretty close.
I think so.
Look, there's 2 trains of thoughts here. Like I like Eagles for Jalen Hurts because of past Alabama quarterback.
Yeah.
You know?
I also like him for Jason Kelce, even though he's not playing anymore.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a Kelce Bowl again.
Because
But then you also like the idea of, like, three-peat never been done.
Yeah.
You like the idea of greatness, but everybody enough.
Yeah, I'm over
it. Enough with it.
I am over it.
Well, they're the most hated fucking team. And it's like...
Hey, look, I kind of love it, though.
He's the most hated person.
I love that it's Kansas City and it's not the Patriots anymore. It's not this other team anymore. It's like Patriots didn't even have a cool color scheme. At least Kansas City got sick jerseys.
What do you mean?
Do they?
It's just red.
Red and orange, white.
Orange?
Red and
they got like a little orange highlight or whatever that fucking color is.
Definitely not orange.
Yellow?
It's not red.
Whatever.
It's red and white and red.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, who kicked the ball?
Yeah. All right, dude.
We're back to it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I definitely think Kansas City's gonna win.
Yeah.
I think it'll be by a very small margin. You know what I mean? And there's gonna be a call that it comes down to.
Also, hypothetically, they win. How long do you think they can hold on to this team?
I think Kelsey's retiring after this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I know he talked about it. He said something about it.
Trying to knock up all along back?
Probably.
That's crazy.
You know, someone did make that woman famous.
Dude, you are such a dick rider, dude. It's crazy. Dude. Like, that shit is... You'll be like in your fucking... At the funeral, just in your suit, like wearing his silver tux, red, like... Little fucking flower, and you're just playing Heartbreaks and 808s.
It is just Kanye albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you for that. You're loyal to a fucking fault.
I hate it. Honestly,
you hate it?
Just kidding. No. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't want to interrupt, but you did. Oh.
I was doing another Kanye thing.
Oh. Yeah. I'll let you finish in a minute.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't even know what I was talking about.
But Saben had one of the greatest takes of all time. All right.
Yeah, that's how awkward it was after he did that shit to Taylor
Swift. That shit was fucking... Look, before that, I think this was... Was this at the same fucking award ceremony with the... God, the girl that went up there with Jay-Z and fucking Alicia Keys, and she was like... No. This was not a very famous person.
Oh, I have no fucking
I want to say like Lil something.
This was actually before my time. I found out about it later on.
Well, before the Kanye thing, it was this girl did that thing, and she was like, it's when Jay-Z and Alicia Keys were doing in New York.
Empire State of Mind?
Yeah, Empire State of Mind. But this Lil Mama?
Oh.
Lil Mama, New York State of Mind. This little thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time something ever happened like that. Look at Beyonce. She's like, no. Don't do that shit. And like, this is just for them in New York. I think that's an MTV Music Award. Yeah. And this might have even been like around the same time. But then when Kanye did it, bro, the Kanye thing was even more.
Well, I mean, he went up there and stole the mic.
Yeah. Also, Kanye is so much bigger than this girl. Like, not just size-wise, like, barely. But.
And also, the MTV Music Awards is not the same as the Grammys.
No.
It's that was at the Grammys?
Even at the same,
I thought that was the same thing, MTV.
Neighborhood, yeah. This is way different.
Yeah, I don't know. And, like, to be honest with you,
if you look at Taylor Swift's popularity, I will say Kanye, there's a graph
Taylor Swift.
that in 2000, I think 9, when it happened, spike.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, the Grammys. See, it looked like an MTV Music Award.
Not. Yeah.
It was a fucking Spaceman. That is MTV Music Awards.
It said Grammys.
It says following ahead of Grammys. It was the fucking
MTV Music Awards.
Look, see? It's not the fucking Grammys. Wow,
Beyonce should not have won Album of the Year, by the way.
Dude, hey, look, you know I'm a Drake guy. But you cannot deny the fact Kendrick, he just swept the Grammys. Swept.
Yeah.
He is literally 2 away from taking over Jay-Z's spot. Because Jay-Z has 24.
It's 22.
Yeah, Kendrick has 22. And that means next year you have GNX is eligible.
How many does Kanye have?
Grammys? 24.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Guess what? He's never getting one again.
Not gonna
Brother was retired from being in reality.
You never know. He was.
After that
he was nominated this year.
Did he win?
No.
For what? Being crazy?
Carnival.
What is that?
The song on his newest album.
Yeah, with the fucking chorus. Hey, that's a slapper though.
Did y'all hear
Let's be honest. Hey, yo, that's a. He is one of the most creative minds of all time. Is he crazy? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be that creative. I feel like you've got to be a little fucked
I mean,
up.
something's got to come out. If you're doing all that, you got to have something.
So, like, you still support Drake after him being a pedophile?
All right. Hey, yo, I'm not backing what he just. Yo, sue that guy. Not me. He's on our podcast, but I don't support what he's saying.
Did you hear? Apparently, Kendrick is dropping another diss track at the halftime show.
No, I didn't. But also, what is your fucking proof? You think he's a pedophile? What in a pedophile? What talk?
He, in his response to Kendrick's song, all he did was say, "I am not a pedophile" for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that's something that a pedophile would probably do.
So if you were not a pedophile, what would you say?
I mean, there was a bunch of other stuff that happened with, like...
The 17-year-old girl where he kissed her on stage?
Certain other things. Like
okay, sometimes we got to get in front of that. That's crazy he didn't talk about it before that.
Well, no, there's a... I'm not talking about individual things. There's a bunch of small little things like that.
Give me some of them.
I don't know exactly what happened with Billie Eilish. I don't know what happened with... Was it Billie Eilish?
Millie
Bobby Brown. Also, Billie Eilish. Both said he's a great guy.
It was weird, the interview she did when she was like 15 or whatever.
Yeah, calls me about boys.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, he talks to me about boys all the time. He's really nice. Yeah, like, we just talk about relationships.
It's giving me like Diddy vibes from
like,
Justin Bieber.
Y'all have never looked out for a friend? Y'all ain't got... Hey, yo, you ain't got friends? Y'all don't have people you care about? That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you're world famous, not that I am, but I'm, like, I'm famous within this building, brother. Like, a lot of people in this house know me.
Yeah.
Okay? And within that house, what was I saying? No. When you're famous like that, like, people are going to want to be your friend. And, like, when you're famous, you have the ability to be able to reach out to, like, if we were famous, that'd be one of our best friends right there.
Yeah.
Maddie Matheson would be a boy. Yeah. We'd be locked the fuck in.
If we had the opportunity to be friends with anybody,
okay,
why would you pick a 15-year-old?
Okay, look, I'll go even further with you. Yes, I don't know Millie Bobby Brown's parents, but if we were friends with Maddie, his children, we'd be tight with as well.
So
would we not?
He was friends with Millie Bobby Brown's mom?
I don't know this. I'm not.
Mrs. Brown?
Bobby Brown? No, what I'm saying is, like, we'd be close with his kids because we'd be hanging out with him. You're not close with Isaac?
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't think they were like hanging out. They were talking on the phone all the time and texting.
Hey, look, no, I get it.
That's a little.
That is weird.
If you're not texting Maddie, you're texting his son. You think he's gonna be like, "Hey, stop fucking texting my son, you weirdo."
About boys.
Look,
yeah,
like I completely agree.
Yeah,
I completely agree on that. But if it wasn't texting per se, I'd be on board. Like if y'all are hanging out in like a social setting.
This guy defending a pedophile.
Yo, and look, wow. I'm not necessarily talking like. You're talking about it in a sexual way. I'm talking about it in a friendship way. Mm-hmm. I'm not at all trying to like defend a pedophile, and I'm not saying Drake is a pedophile. I'm just saying like, when people are famous, you didn't think there's people that were famous that knew Macaulay Culkin after Home Alone. Mm-hmm. Does that make them a pedophile? Because, okay, never mind on that one.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like, he hung out with Michael.
Yeah,
what's up with him?
It's almost like he got touched.
What happened with him?
We don't know, dude.
Who was he?
Guess what? I don't know.
No,
on that one.
Okay.
Look, hey,
he didn't.
My bad on that.
Didn't fucking do anything.
I'll just say, like, if I'm famous and I know, look, y'all are younger than me.
Hey, man.
How old are you?
Let's stop digging
25.
our holes, yeah?
And how old are you?
26.
And one of my other friends is Luca, and he's 20.
Mm-hmm. We're not teenagers, though. And you didn't meet us when we were teenagers.
All right, that's true.
He did meet me when I was a teenager.
Yeah. But I didn't seek you out. You fell into my lap.
Oh, you put me in your lap, buddy.
I could pick you up, little guy.
Yeah.
Come here, little guy.
Yeah.
Yo, anyways, I'm sorry on those. Just erase all this.
I'm sorry on those.
I'm just saying, people can know people. What he was talking to her about, yes, that's fucked up. I would not back that. But if they were like...
It's the other signs, like kissing a 17-year-old.
That is weird.
The stuff that's on top of that. Like, if it was just that, then it's easy.
The fact that in that diss track, he, Kendrick calls him out about it, and he didn't even bring up a name. And then Drake was like...
I don't know Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I don't know Millie Bobby Brown like that.
Did he say that in the song?
He said something about Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
I don't think he said I didn't know Millie Bobby Brown.
He didn't even bring up it. Kendrick didn't even bring up
Kendrick didn't say anybody's name.
Drake name dropped Millie Bobby Brown.
I never did anything with Millie Bobby Brown.
You know what that's called? That's a misdirect, brother.
Oh, goddamn.
Also, I don't know that he quoted a name. All I know is that he said I'm too rich and famous to
100% said Millie Bobby Brown in that song.
Touch an underage or something like that. He said something along those lines.
He said shit like that, but he also said...
He called her name by name.
That's like you asking me about, like, say I stole something. It's like, I did not steal any fucking honey buns.
Right. Yeah, I didn't steal any bikes.
Hey, yo, there's a scene in The Office where Janet comes in and she's like, I've been calling you all morning, and Michael's like, I didn't miss both of those calls.
Yeah. That's kind of exactly what
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah,
it's like, how did you know there was two calls? Like, yeah, my bad on that one. I didn't mean it like that. I meant just like, yo, things. Look, we're not rich and famous. We don't know how that is. Pedophile is a pedophile. Yes, don't pedophile shit. Just be better people.
Say what you want.
But hey, yo, if I was rich and famous,
Kanye never went to a Diddy
I'm gonna
party.
be friends with people though.
Speaking of, where is Diddy? Is he alive still?
Isn't he in jail?
I don't know.
What's going on with him? Anybody got any updates?
One of y'all Google that. Yeah, see what that is about.
Hey, yo, Google. Where Diddy at?
Where that boy at?
What do you want to know?
What's going on? Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I miss my friend.
What's going on with Diddy? Let's see.
Yo, I'm telling you though. Also, if I'm rich and famous, I would have went to one of those parties just to see what was going on, just to be like, yo, what is this party really crazy like that?
LeBron James ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah, and I would have really left if some shit was going down, but I would have just put my eyes on it, like, yo, what the fuck?
That makes me look at LeBron kind of weird because he was at them parties.
Also, Drake dropped a LeBron diss track. That's crazy too.
That's because LeBron was fucking laughing at his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're more loyal to Kanye than LeBron was to Drake.
Yeah.
What if it comes out Kanye is a pedophile? What then?
That's the one.
So he can be anti-Semitic, but if he's a pedophile, yo.
So
what do you feel about Hitler?
So Diddy is in jail. He was denied bail 3 times. He tried to get bail 3 times. They wouldn't let him out. He's got a trial May 5th for sex trafficking and racketeering.
Okay.
Murders.
You know what's wild is there's already Diddy documentaries out. Like on Hulu, there's a Diddy documentary.
So the thing with Kanye is he's never actually done.
He's like, yo, anyways about Diddy.
He's never done anything anti-Semitic. He said anti-Semitic.
Isn't that doing?
No, but he's never like harmed these people or done any type of
people.
I'm sorry. Is there a lot of like
I'm not saying I support it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't necessarily like he hasn't killed a fucking Jewish person.
Well, oh yeah.
Well, we don't know.
At this rate, we didn't know anything about much.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot's going on.
Be real.
Yeah.
I specifically remember the only reason he said this in an interview that he didn't necessarily hate Jewish people. He said he's jealous of Jewish people that they basically can run as a community.
No.
He said
Defend the clip where he's like, they run everything, and then he's like, I'm not gonna say it.
It
Jewish
was a
people.
Jewish doctor.
Yeah.
No, he said
that shit was one of the best clips of all time.
He said there was a doctor that diagnosed me with this. I'm not gonna say the race of this doctor. It was a Jewish doctor.
That's one of the greatest Kanye clips of all time, dude.
That is crazy.
God bless, bro.
God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Look, I will say, of the people we've talked about so far, the one that I feel like is undefendable has got to be Diddy. There's so many things.
Yeah.
It's not like there's like you could be taking it this way. There's
worse
literal
than R.
evidence.
Kelly, I think, at this point.
Yeah, well, one, we have visual evidence that Diddy has beaten a woman.
You think
that's crazy?
You think his trial is going to be live streamed?
Probably.
Diddy's?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean
if
Simpsons was.
Yeah.
That and then like the whole Heard versus Depp thing, like that was like a literal event, a cultural event,
Dude.
and you wouldn't have
6
even
hours a day
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
People were live streaming the live stream, like they were getting like Discords on it.
So Amazon just put on Top Gear back on their site because they took it off for a while, and it's with these 3 dudes that are like old British dudes.
Yo, if you don't fucking watch this show, goddamn, it's good.
Yeah, Top Gear's the best show.
It's so good.
But it just came back out, so I've been rewatching it, and like in one of the seasons they have Amber Heard on, but
what?
This was before. Yeah, this was like before. So she was like, I like completely forgot about this, but she's like totally fucking normal, like totally normal on the show. I don't know when and what stage of if she's with Johnny Depp before they met. I don't know where this is in her career, but I'm like, dude, she is acting and she's so different. She's so fucking
Is
different.
she coming on as a guest because she's an actor or famous or what?
Yeah, she's an actor.
So she's in her acting career.
Yeah.
That's
but
wild.
I was like, wow, she is so different in like, 5, 6, 7 years or whatever.
Yeah.
How crazy. It's like, God damn.
It's also you're seeing somebody like at their rock bottom and it's being live streamed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like if someone was live streaming the worst shit you've ever done,
Yeah.
you would not look good, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like fucking those people when they walk up to like homeless people. It's like, here's this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
or the
bro.
fucking video of the lady that's cleaning up the ocean and then she throws the fucking trash away into the fucking. It's a big bag of trash. She leaves it there. Somebody's filming the entire version of her filming the TikTok. Not good, dude.
Damn. That's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Not good out there.
It's kind of like weird the way people are. They like want people to see that they're doing stuff good. That's like the thing with like.
It's way better if you just never fucking talk about it or never document it. It's just like, you should just tell people, do better. If you can give.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm doing this. You should come do this with me.
Don't enable them. Like, help them out in like ways that will actually be helpful. Clothes, food, like. Or whatever your good deed is. Whatever
I don't give homeless people money.
Yeah.
I am a strong...
Is it because they're Jew?
No, homeless people... I think it's more Jewish to not give them money.
Whoa. Yeah. Saban's like, things you need to know about me. Love Kanye West. Hate Jews.
I did not say I hated
homeless people. Hitler was pretty alright.
I don't hate homeless people, but
it's crazy. Hey, yo, pedophiles don't say I don't fuck kids.
Alright.
So it sounds like you fucking hate homeless people.
I don't. I will never give them any amount of money.
I will be honest with you. I respect it. I get where you're coming from.
That's exactly what I was saying, though.
If you can stand there, and say, "Can I have $1?" You can say, "Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?"
Okay, it's not always that easy. I will defend it.
I will say it's not necessarily that easy, but I will not enable this behavior.
Yes.
I'm talking loud.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't think it's always that easy to get a job like that because if you don't have access to certain things, it's very difficult.
Yeah, like
right?
An address, ID, shit. Like if things can be figured out, it'll take a long road. But
it's very annoying that they try to sell you on some sob story. Like there was this one dude, saw it downtown, blah blah, got him some food. A year fucking later, this dude is in the same spot giving the exact same. He's told me the exact same story, and I'm like, you can fuck off. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, people will sell you a story regardless. But he's saying like
he was trying to get to Alabama. He needed just something to eat real quick. He needed to figure out a way to get back to his home. He's stuck here right now. But 2 years, you can't get. You could walk back there and figure out. You can hitchhike.
Dude,
I
have some really good like stories like that with homeless people. Like for example, this had to be a few months ago, but like Dutch Bros just recently came into town.
Yeah.
So now they've been here a little while, but it was like their first couple weeks here, and I was like, "Yo, we're gonna go try the fucking coffee." I went and bought their like protein coffee. Fucking was trash. Literally pulled out of the parking lot. I saw the first homeless person. I was like, "I'm gonna go run and give it to them." Pulled off the side of the road. Went to try to give it to him, and he's like, "I'm good, dude." And I was like, "Okay." So does Dutch Bros really have trash coffee, or like?
No, he just wanted money.
Yeah, he wanted money.
Yeah. So I think Dutch Bros just sucks. Was one of the points of that story.
I don't like Dutch Bros. I like Dutch guys.
You like Dutch guys? Whoa.
I like Dutch guys.
We need to get out of here before you get canceled. It's probably too late, but are we gonna set a date on this whole fucking golf thing, or is that just talk? What are we doing?
We'll figure the long drive championship.
We'll get there when we get there. Kind of like this
LDC.
We kind of just threw this one together. It's like Super Bowl coming up. Let's kick a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you said something out the side of your mouth. We caught you. Made you pay for it.
What did we make you pay? We don't know.
The consequences might not be that bad.
Yeah. It was good though. I'm glad we did it. It was a good time.
Yeah, we'll have to set a date on the whole golf thing. You should legit train for that. That would be sick. Like spend some time, get good at golf. Maybe we'll do a pool thing afterwards.
I try to hit the range at least once a week, and try to actually play 9 holes once a week. Like I'm doing this now. Like it's not like I just started doing this. Like I did just start, but like for like a month I've been at least once a week trying to go to the range once or twice a week, and then once a week try to play some holes.
He's been twice.
Yeah, I've been a couple times. I played.
I've been exactly 2 times, and like
twice, actually.
No, like
but
I've played
consistent.
I've played 9 holes like 4 or 5 times now, and then I've hit the range at least double that.
All right. He's like, whatever that number ends up being, get a calculator out.
Well, because like
4 times 2.
I hit the range every time I actually play holes. I'll hit the range for a couple hours beforehand, and then
hours, bro. What are you doing?
You know what's funny is it sounds like me trying to explain something. What you sound like right now?
No,
I made food. I did the microwave, and then it got hot, and I went boom, ouch.
Because like I'll get a couple buckets of balls. I'm at Marcus Point. That's where I go.
Yeah.
And for the first bucket, I'm normally hitting my irons, and then the second bucket, I'm hitting my driver.
Making it up.
No. And then once I'm done with that, that'll take about 30 or so minutes at least. Maybe 45, and then I'll go and I'll hit my wedges, and I'll work on chipping, I'll work on my short game, and then I'll work on putting for another little bit.
Getting
so
lost
that's like an hour and a half, at least, of just practice.
Practice?
We talking about practice?
Practice. All right, brother. So we got the Chiefs winning the whole thing, I guess.
I don't
repeating it.
I'm the odd man out.
Look, I would love the Eagles.
No, I don't think that.
If you had to put money on it,
I would put it on the Eagles.
Really?
Yes.
You think it's gonna be blowout?
No, I think the Eagles' defense is just better, and I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
I don't, dude. any defense. You got Patrick Mahomes up there.
Yeah.
And you've got the refs in his pocket.
Nah.
So, also, are you doing anything for the Super Bowl?
I don't know yet.
Aren't you just gonna hang outside the club?
I have work that night. I'll watch it at work while I'm working at the movies.
Super Bowl is at night?
I think it's nighttime, yeah.
Normally. Yeah. They don't have it at 8 a.m.
Like, I don't know.
All right, guys. God damn.
Wake up first thing in the morning. I gotta watch the game.
I missed it. I woke up at 9. Fuck. It was in Abu Dhabi this year. My bad.
5:30.
Yeah, that
makes PM, by the way.
Yeah, my bad. I should have said that. My bad. 5:30 p.m.
It's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. You getting up for this thing?
You watching the game or no?
What channel is it on?
I'm making wings, dude. It's 4:30 a.m. Yeah.
Oh goddamn. But are y'all doing anything for it?
I'm gonna be at work, so my parents will probably be doing something. But I'm gonna be. I'll have
it's in New Orleans this year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, they're really getting it this year.
I
aren't they?
don't know. We might have a group going over to Biloxi the night before, and then we might go over to New Orleans the day of and just fuck around. We don't have tickets to the game or anything, but just to be in New Orleans for the.
I would not do that shit. Straight up.
Yeah, not after the.
Didn't someone get ran over there, or was that at?
Yeah, there was a shooting.
30 people died.
Yeah, a lot happened.
Maybe. There's a lot of people in there. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saban's like, not unless they're.
I like New Orleans.
The J word.
I don't fuck with New Orleans anymore for like the bar and the crazy going out shit. I want to go there and eat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think there's too many people there to be trying to go eat. You can do that another day.
No. Yeah. Also, the other thing is,
hey guys, I don't like the mall because
all my homies are fucking drunk idiots. I'm the only sober person, and if they're gonna drive from Biloxi to New Orleans, there's nobody's gonna stay sober.
If there's that many people there,
they're
good luck getting a fucking table with less than a couple hour wait.
Super Bowl traffic, you don't even think about.
It's not a great idea.
Yeah, good luck getting parking.
Yeah, it's not a great idea.
A hotel.
My friends are dumb, dude. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You acquire an eclectic bunch.
I would put my foot fucking down and be like, hell fucking no, I am not going to New Orleans.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We can stay the fucking Biloxi. I'm not going over there.
Yeah, well, I would much rather just sit in a sports book. Yeah, 100%. But if they're going to get fucked up, somebody's got to drive them back. So, yeah. But anyway.
I don't know.
Before we get out of here, I want to shout out Johnny Mumbles for being the fucking best tattoo artist in Pensacola, Florida, and tatting us up and getting our fucking body looking as right as it can. You know, we're not taking it. Are your underwear a girl sucking a dick?
No, it's just like little Polaroids. No one's
dead serious. Does
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
All right, my bad on that. Anyway, Sacred Ground Tattoo Studio.
You want me to show
you got me super distracted because I was like, yo, it's cock.
No, you're looking at my cock and balls. That's what
yo, my cock
that's
and balls.
Penis going in
yo, he got a big... Anyway, yeah, dude. Shout out to Johnny Mumbles. He's finishing up on my back. Whoa.
Pause. Hey, yo.
Are you going to say it or are you just going to leave it?
Yo, let that lie. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit dry.
For a minute.
Yeah. But shout out to you. Shout out to the boy. If you want to go down there, check out their studio. It's fucking amazing. The views are crazy. I know they're doing a Valentine's Day special. And this definitely comes out before then. So
yeah,
go check out their flash thing they're doing that day. We'll post something about it on the story. But we are going to throw to the footage from the kicking competition. Yeah. And you guys just...
Before we do that, I do want to give a shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
To my boy Rue and his brother, War Dogs Bourbon and Cigars. I think they just changed their name. This is their shit right here. But they just changed their name to Hazy Gray Cigars. But great people, great company. The cigars are the best I've ever smoked. So if you are around Pensacola, or even they ship too. So if you need cigars or want to try something new, definitely check them out because they're fucking awesome. He's a great dude. Known him forever. So definitely check them out. Shout out to those guys for hooking it up like always. So yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna throw it to the field.
This is Some People Suck podcast. We're here with Saben. Recently on a podcast, he somewhat challenged us to field goal kicking. Cody and I have never been field goalers personally.
You know what?
we felt really confident.
Dogs.
Yeah, we felt really confident about our abilities. So that's what we're here for today, to see if we can make some 30-yard field goals. So
now, what was the original bet? So let's just get through that first before we start.
Originally,
you said we couldn't kick 30 yards.
No, you couldn't kick a 30-yard field goal.
Okay.
You could probably kick the ball 30 yards with a roll or something like that, but me playing football in high school, I know you cannot make a 30-yard field goal.
Now, this is 30 yards from the field goal post, right?
We'll start off, because you guys were pretty confident that you could kick a 30-yarder. So we'll start off 30 yards, like an actual 30-yard field goal.
Like an NFL kick.
30 yards
Yeah.
from the goalpost.
Yes.
Yes, which is on the 20-yard line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which there are no yard markers out here. Well, actually.
Well, we've got...
Yeah, we got the fence post, so that's as close as you can get to like a yard mark.
Yeah. So that's going to be kind of where...
Also, the field is closed for maintenance, so we're going to try to get this in before someone kicks us out. And they haven't been maintaining this motherfucker.
Hasn't been too much maintenance.
You probably can't see it real well, but it doesn't look great.
Yeah. I mean, there's some green spots, but...
And I'm going to tell you, I don't think this is going to be fair. Like, I feel like, and I don't want to be ahead of ourselves, but...
I feel pretty okay.
I feel pretty okay.
I feel pretty good.
We're going to do two different ones.
Okay.
Well, actually, do y'all want to start a regular 30-yard field goal or from the 30-yard line?
Well, let's go with the original bet from the 20-yard line,
from the 20-yard
which is a 30-yard field goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's... How are we doing? If I get it and he doesn't...
How many tries did we say?
Is that the win?
How many tries did we say?
I don't know. I thought initially it was 5.
In 5 tries?
Okay.
We'll do 5 tries apiece. So that's 10 tries.
Yeah. Okay. And then if one of us gets it and one of us doesn't, is that a win, or is this individual betting, or is it like we both have to make it for the bet to be a done?
Just one's fine.
Yeah, I think if one
of
us
us
makes it. Yeah.
Don't
it's a
fuck
team
this
dub.
up, dude.
Hey, dude.
Do
you
not
and I are
fuck
a
this
team.
up. All right.
So that's the plan. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Like I said, I feel pretty okay.
Are you going to be kicking it all?
No, I didn't bring kicking shoes.
All right.
All right, sick. Well, let's get started then.
But just so it's no, I fucked it up, you'll hold for each other. That way I'm not...
See,
there's no influence from me.
That's what we're worried
about. We're real nervous about that. We were on the drive here and it was like, oh, fuck, we didn't even think about a tee or like holding it. It's like, that might be part of a issue.
That could be a problem.
We might have to negotiate more kicks just to get the finger thing.
Yeah, because that's going to be scary.
We might need to not even try a full kick before we start the kicks, just to get the kick part without fucking.
Well, it's not like you have to snap it and catch it.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah, but it's like I'm gonna be like,
trying to,
Yeah.
But laces out for sure, right?
I think you kick it like this, or do you use the laces?
No,
for the boots?
laces out.
Also, we're gonna do the steps like it's a normal field goal.
Oh, for sure.
You're not gonna take 20 steps back and then get a running start.
You do the 3 back, 2 over, or you can do the diagonal, which is like 4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try this. So you're gonna see this. We're gonna be kicking, I guess, into the fucking parking lot. So somebody's gonna have to be out there or something. But
that'll be me.
Y'all will see.
Because y'all have to hold for each other.
I don't know if the rest of this you'll be able to get audio, but you'll at least get this audio.
I don't know if this audio even got that good.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty good.
I don't know. It's hard on the field. We'll figure it out.
All right, thank you guys. So nervous. Cause like the follow through, I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah. Was that me or?
No, that was me. Hey,
You just gotta get underneath. I mean, like, do we have the elevation for it? Do we have the elevation for it? Maybe that's the thing.
It's almost like it's a little bit harder than it looks.
They don't stick it on me.
Oh no. Like, brother, what are you doing? Hey. Kick it.
Yeah. Hey, I know.
Hey, dude, I'm giving it what I got.
Listen, let me tell you.
Try to kick it straight.
Hey, Buffy.
God damn, brother. Hey, when are we starting to count his?
That was what? 3, 4.
3. That was 3.
We'll start after 3, so now you have 5 shots.
All right, now I'm gonna try my 3.
Yeah.
No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. I feel like I'm far enough.
I mean, you can take further steps back.
I'm not gonna kick it this time, okay? Just don't drop.
It's getting the.
I'm afraid to get underneath it without turning like some shit on my knee. Like I don't want to get right here and go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's the issue. That's what makes it hard. How do you feel about this angle? You feel good?
You really just hair this way. Alright. First start on me right here. Starts about to go.
Just a practice shot.
I'm worried about my knee. Alright. Still practice.
We got 3 off. See, getting it up is getting it up is good. Hey, hey, yo, you might be fucked.
Perfect, right there, right there.
You feel good about that?
Alright, that's what I'm good.
You're actually getting it off the ground now.
Yeah, see, you hit it on the inside of your foot, and that's what happens. I think that's good. I mean,
good?
curving it back, yeah, because I think you can get under it that way.
Try it straight up a little more. Maybe
Like that?
Yeah, that'll be a attempt. And then
This is your
after
last-
this, we get 5 real tries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Save him so calm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever you want, really.
All right, so I do think.
So you like the
up.
straight?
And then it's like now do I let you go or do I stay in my rhythm?
If you want to keep going, keep going.
How do you feel? Cause like, I want you to go. I want to be clutch. Just in case you don't get it. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I need to be further out. I'm in. Okay, so this is the start of my 5.
So where?
Yes.
When you say further out, where do you mean?
I mean my left.
Yeah. Also do some sort of body lean with it. I heard that's good. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I'll just throw that in there.
Just let the shoulder lean. Hey brother, you were born with this.
Maybe a little this way.
This way?
Yeah.
I'm not even worried about hard on that, you know? It says all pro. What are we doing? Oh. This is it. This is the position. Wow, this is it. I can feel it.
Please do.
Yo, this is it. Kick that motherfucker with a body lean and just kick it straight.
Yeah.
See the uprights?
I see it.
In the middle of it.
Bro.
A little hook to the left. Oops. Mentally, just act like you made it. God damn. Hey, Warren.
Are you trying to move your hand at the last second?
Me? No. I'm not trying to.
Okay.
If I'm doing that, it's not because of a
It
try.
kind of looks like it, but I can't tell. that 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay.
So, do you want me to do 3 and then 4, or you want to go all 5? Why am I not getting this? I can get it off the ground. No, I know. So, like, I see part of it is the lid. You're going to try the lid. You got to follow. You can't just bounce it off you. Do it for left and right. I need you.
You should try leaning it the other way.
This?
Because you're hooking it.
That's right.
Yeah, what he said.
You might be fucking.
That way it goes where your leg, if you lift your leg high enough and it's tilted this way, it'll go with your leg.
Brother, use his poison to kill him. Hear me? Do what they say can't be done.
Hey man, I suck at this.
I do like. I hate that. This is not my bag, bro. I do like the follow through on that. I feel like you followed through. I felt more confidence in you.
Yeah.
Which is like, hey, on the fly, double or nothing. I bet you I can long snap further than you.
Alright, this is it.
Bitch.
I'm either gonna...
Believe it or not, I mean, there's a 50-50 chance.
I think I'm gonna...
Your name will live forever off this kid. Can you live with this out?
That actually made it off the ground.
Brother?
Do you want it that way, or do you want it this way? This way. Oh, you want it that way. That seems really easy. Wasn't anxiety driven, now my legs are shaky. Didn't even work out legs today, and my legs are just.
Yeah?
Ah.
I think that the distance and
Also, what's up with the second bar? Let's start critiquing. Which bar do I
We
get?
didn't make it because that fucking second bar.
bullshit bar.
I think we're on this. Damn it! Fuck! I'm growing with every one though.
Yeah, closer, baby. That's all good. So we're gonna start.
Paquito. That's how you say that.
Huh?
Paquito?
Well, what are you trying to say? Is the real question. Small?
Well, what's close?
Proxima.
Proxima? Should have negotiated it.
Honestly, we've been. Holy shit. I think we've been. You wanted this far. Okay. it further, like this way?
That's it, right there.
I got you. Here for you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You don't think I'm getting better?
It's getting there.
Brother.
I don't think you can do it in 2 more tries though.
Woo!
You did it.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yo! Doubt is my middle fucking name.